That's it. Now you're not getting it for that.
And now, the continuation.
What the heck is that noise? Twins, stop the fuss, please. I need my beauty sleep. Now, seriously, who is there?
Pretty bitty plans for Christmas trees. You must be the famous Mr. Marcus. My kind sir, allow us to use your house for Mr. Piccolo's play.
Laura? It can't be.
Finally, we get to see Mr. Marcus in this part, by the way. I didn't mention that when we first saw him, but, I wanted to let the thing sink in. But I wanted to butt in here real quick, because this is kind of saying that Susie inclusion of this episode might be because he might be mistaking her as her. I mean, we pretty much figured that would be the case, but yeah, interesting thought. I guess we now know what Flora must have looked like.
Please, imagine that. I can cook maybe a ham, some apple pie, mashed potatoes, or a gingerbread nut cookies, and we'll act all around. Please?
Gingerbread mock cookies? Huh, I never had gingerbread mock cookies before. Where you get that? At the gingerbread mock cookie restaurant? I know, I like to point it out, but, where's the, gingerbread man? But, yeah, alright, no gingerbread mock cookies, unless that's something new.
Yes, Flo, it's your house.
Did you hear that? Mr. Piccolo, you can make your play now.
Alright, place the 6th scream and the 7th scream. So, the 6th scream is the Krampus monster from the movie Krampus back in 2016. Because, if it wasn't bad enough we had a Krampus monster, now here's Krampus himself. Next to another Krampus. Because why not? Multiple Krampuses. And the 7th scream is that of the reindeer. Oh, I have another reindeer over here. Alright, well, fine then. I'll put him somewhere else. Maybe I'll put him inside here. Yeah, maybe. Look at that. He's just hiding around. No, I'm not going to do that. I feel like he should belong somewhere in the wild. I mean, somewhere, maybe, You gotta hate when this happens, right? You're just trying to decide where to put things around. I mean, yeah, why not? There he is, he's hiding. He's there in spirits. Right there. Next to the, snowman ride and curly skating. Which is itself an animation for this particular one. Also, just want to point out, there's these weird things that I think they need to edit out, like Photoshop, because this is floating debris. But, don't think about it. Best movie ever. Anyways, we put those things down, so now they're out of the picture, out of the way, and now we need to get ourselves some mouses. So the question is, what do they require? Oh, we need 5 of them, by the way. And let's see here. I'm gonna need another one of those blower dolls. So that's gonna be a little bit of a pain. We need multiple of the Susie Joy, so we need 2 more of that. And we need multiple of the Annihilator 3000, which fortunately there are some characters who can do that for me. Now, they said Marty, but unfortunately Marty is going to be busy with getting, he's going to get a lot of stuff from me because we need to get, first of all, we need, how much tapes do we need? 2 more. So, we need to get the bags, which is fine. And then, I guess the characters will have to do that. And then we need to spawn these again, which is not bad. Yeah, so it's just the bags that seems to be the most troublesome. The other ones too. And it's weird, by the way, that they include stuff from the past. These. So, it's interesting that characters that also are associated with that animation is also associated with this one. It's weird that they kind of combined those two again, but, yeah, he didn't know. Rightio. So, I guess, what do we need to do? Right, you know what? So you pretty much know the story with the other things. So let's go ahead and see what we can do for the Annihilators. So yeah, he already got that, but you can do something else for me, right? Yeah, you can do that, which is the bags. All right, give me bags. Actually, I probably regret that. I probably regret doing that, but whatever. All right, the arcade's gonna do that for me. Now then. There are other characters who could probably do this for me at the same time. But let me just see exactly what it is. Unfortunately, the only thing I hate about this part is the fact that loading sucks. Major. Right. So, Sunny. Right, Sunny. Sunny Boy. The Sunster. I don't know what that whole thing was, but... what did I just do? What? Alright, now Jack's checking cargo for the expedition. Alright, cool. This is not exactly what I wanted you to do. For all I know, I maybe needed you, but probably not. I have an idea what I think Sunny can do. I think it's, yeah, play with a car. Alright, makes sense. Alright, so he's gonna do that. If you're curious, there it is. You know. Alright. Let's load again, just to see exactly what is going to be happening here while I make small talk. RB Fair Day. Really? Ah. Interesting. Interesting choice of character. What does he do? What does he do exactly that gives me Annihilator 3000? Let's see. What do you do? Ah, dolly shot. Gotcha. What an interesting animation for a wiki item. But okay. You have fun over there. I can't wait to talk about your story. Right, and then the doctor. Poor Kim. Doesn't get recognition. He's just known as the doctor. Alright. So you can play the accordion. So you get to be Patch Adams over there. The failed attempt at it. And you can get this. Okay. So I got a bunch of people doing that right now. Alright, so this is going to be a little while for me to get stuff. And, yeah, I guess we'll find out exactly how long this is going to take. Because I've been taking my sweet time with this since, I'm trying to kill some time. We'll see what happens. Maybe by the time we get back to here, the event will start, but I doubt it. But, yeah, we need 5 of these, so it's going to be a little lengthy of trying to progress through. And if I'm not mistaken, we also going to need the dolls for the haunting sock, getting the humbug, spirit candles, ghost cage, and then the Rat King. Oh, what fun. Man, it's gonna take a while, but, you watching this video, you don't have to deal with that, so aren't you lucky? Alright, it's the 1st of March, and I finally did this, so I have enough. Let's go ahead and continue on with the quest.
I don't care if she isn't her. Maybe some of her spirit came back as a colorful girl. Of course, that's not how Flora was. The house had been so empty since the accident.
I still love that they decided to do this as a way of explaining how Susie became part of it. I just love how everything just fits together, Very creative.
Thank you so much, Marcus. We brought a present for you. They will fill your garden with the spirit of the holidays. Gronks! Gronk! Grouch! Gronk!
Excellent little monsters. Come in. This is my home.
Man, he's looking terrified.
Oh, yes. It's perfect. Susie, go find the children. Then come back straight. There's no time to lose.
Hooray! On my way, like the little drummer boy. I'll play my best for him. Ba-ra-ba-bum-bum. Run, 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 run.
Oh, it's getting bigger. 300. Hoo-hoo. Oh, boy. That's a lot. Not really. Man, I'm poo-pooing it, because, but still, it's better than nothing. I'll give it that, but still,
I tell you guys, I saw him talking with Ghost in the cemetery. Finally, Mr. Piccolo's lost his mind.
So this must have happened when he was talking to Andrew and I guess Sharon. I'm guessing.
Oh, Dustin, stop it. You just hate Mr. Piccolo since he said he didn't have the dramatic essence and gave Connor the role.
By the way, I still love the fact that Lucy is sitting wrong on the bench still, ever since to this day.
My ears are burning. Hi there, I'm Susie. It's so great to finally meet the splendid cast of Mr. Piccolo's play.
Okay, this will always bother me, but, like, you got this grumpy face here, and it's never used at all except for this scene here. I figured that, you know what I think it is? They wanted to do a bunch of emotions, and one of them being a pouty, angry face, and they never gotten a chance to use it properly. So they're like, you know what? Screw it. Let's put it on this side here. Why not?
Girl, I'm sorry, but the play never happened. What are you talking about?
Of course not, you silly. It's about to. Mr. Piccolo needs you right now. Come with me. Pretty place with Christmas trees.
Okay, slow down. We're coming. But just to show you guys that old man is cuckoo.
Places studio, which we already did, you know, it's part of it. Obtain haunted socks. I wonder if we actually are gonna have them do the thing. You know what I mean? Like actually have them do quests and animation. I guess that's what's gonna end up happening this time around, which will be interesting, I guess. So at least we'll have Mr. Piccolo do stuff, and you know the other characters like Mortman. I mean Marcus and Susie. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to watch that some other time. Sorry, I know. Sorry. It's cute, but whatever. Right. So let's see. You know what? I fear the day. No, by the way, I got some of the haunted Valentine stuff up and running, but it's not live yet because the event hasn't hit. So I've gotten this stuff just ready, and once I finally get it working, it's like, I got all of it ready to go. Ha 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 ha. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. And the old past items from last year hasn't changed, and I feel like they're not going to. I think they're just gonna be brought back the same as is, so it's not gonna be like converting them to something else entirely. All right, let's fear. Let's see. No, I don't need that. Haunted socks. Oh, good. I need the Flora dolls again. I need how much exactly? Six. 6 dolls. Fantastic. And, oh, well, that's not that bad because, they're using the 2 scenes here. But you know what's even better? What makes me smile? Oh, look! It's the gnome pipes. Oh, boy. You know what that means. Yes. We're gonna have to go over here to this. Hold on. Where is it? It's over here somewhere, right? Let's load in for. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, to this god awful scene. Oh, Jesus. Like 400, and then I'd sacrifice one measly dollar, get 70%, and get 30% of the stupid things, and don't get the pipes at all. You watch. That's what's going to end up happening. I need to get 6 of these stupid pipes. If I want to save money, or I could just go ahead and just spend it like as is. Oh god, that's stupid. Not gnomes. I hate. This is the one thing I despise when it comes to the leveling system. Like I do not mind using like actual in-game like scenes and whatnot from in the game. Like that I like. Okay. Oh, well, okay. That time I actually did get it, so I can't really be bothered that time. But it's always been bad luck. But the issue I have is the percentage in the past are so bad, like so god awful, that they are just a pain to want to do. Like you don't want to do it at all, right? If it was guaranteed, that's a whole different story. But no, it's not. It's like, oh, maybe you'll get it. It's that's a kind of pain. But yeah, I'm sure that's not going to be the worst of it though. Oh, believe me. It's not the worst of it. Okay, cool. It's done now. But yeah, no, definitely not. Apparently, it's probably gonna get even worse. So, right. So let's just. Oh, cool. Thanks. Um. So let's fear what's next. The humbugs. Actually, that's not too bad. I mean, we get to have Prince Karoo out and about, so that's fun. The spirit candles. Oh, great. We're gonna deal with the stupid plasm thing again. Ghost Cage, I actually has been doing that on my off time. For I'll basic okay. I will show everybody each time how to do something. Just because that's what I've been doing, right? And then afterwards I do it on my off time. And then finally doing this, which is God, the Rat King. Please for the love of God, just have me just have make 5 of them. Because I don't want to craft another mouse at all. Please. Please don't let me do it. Alright. But at least they're making us use this. So, and making us use the scenes. So, that's good. At least they're incorporating. Oh, God. I didn't do all of them. Hopefully I get it just fine. But still. But yeah, we don't get the scenes, unfortunately. Like, they're using the scenes. This is the one thing I'll give it credit for this. Like, okay, I'll give me my overall views on the whole bundle things and my overall thoughts and some of the, like, there's some bad stuff for this. But, other than that, I will, give you my overall thoughts and, go from there. But, for the most part, it's positive. It's positive. But you'll see near the very end when I put down the final wacky workshop down, Susie's playhouse, as it were. I will go ahead and show off or talk about the whole thing. But I digress. But yeah, anyways, I'll let this play out, and I shall return whenever, how long it's going to be to get the 6 socks. At least this time they're using it for something.
Oh, suddenly I feel so happy about Christmas. Can't you believe Piccolo's play is really going to happen?
Yeah, I still have my doubts, though. This girl's weird.
Yeah, that was weird with the cut, and that was because I was going to get 6, but apparently no, it's 5. 5 is the only. Why? Why did you do that to me? Now look what happened. I had to go back to an old thing to get.
Those freckles, the red hair. Could it be possible?
What are you mumbling there, Mrs. Stark?
Oh, I just remembered an old story. Christmas gets me a bit superstitious. Nevertheless, I wouldn't go too close to that new girl.
Oh no. I know. She's so loud. I won't get near her, and she's not very welcome in the library, that's for sure.
But hey, look, at least I got 500 points this time, and oh look, $10. I guess that's an apology for ending it quickly. I guess that's a better. Oh my God. Seriously. It was supposed to, you saw it was 6, right? But let me show you something. Let me show you what number I ended it off on. 5. Look, see? 5. What the like, why? Why did you do that to me? You lied to me.
Kids, welcome after all the postponements. We are back in business.
At least it kind of drifted over to him, so although he's not highlighted, at least the game knows, Piccolo's right over here, and it's focusing on him, so, at least they're kind of working on it.
Mr. Piccolo, how great to see you. By the way, is it true I still have the lead role?
Same can't be said for, what's-his-face.
This is not very sinister. Don't worry, Dustin. I'm sure you'll find something creepy until the year's end.
Yeah, something tells me this was supposed to be, like, Lucy, but, yeah, I guess,
And what's my role? My character? My part?
Oh, little Susie. This is a very dramatic play. A dark play. It's just not the right fit.
At least he's being nice about it.
Dark, you say? Maybe a ghost around the house could help.
Well, that's the idea. Place the fourth What? Place the fourth scream? What are you talking about? I already did. Why are you doing this again? Oh my god. My god. Really? You're doing... Really? I thought it was... Well, let's see here. What do I have now? I have 8, 9, 10, 11. So wouldn't it have been the 8th scream? Technically? You know what? I'm putting it down. Screw you. You know what? This thing looks kind of spooky. I think it deserves in Curly's place. My guess. Me thinks it would fit in, you know, this kind of area. So let's see here. I mean, kind of. Oh, I already have another one over there. My bad. So I guess I'll put them somewhere else. But still, why? Oh my god. Oh man, I am so peeved. Because, oh god, the editing is going to be so bad because I'm basically taking copy paste from like the one back ye old day and then it had changed to another one. And I do apologize on that. My whole intention wasn't to have that be a case, but here we are, and that was the reality of it, unfortunately. But what can you expect? You know? Sure, you know. Yeah, sure, why not? I could just sit there, I guess. Don't know why, but there you go. And then I need to do Eureka and reach a Scarometer milestone. Alright, so this is what he does for Eureka. Let me just zoom in here. Click on him. Alright, so now we're going to take a wait until he's over here. Alright, and zoom in now. Okay, so I get a good idea with what he does here. And his big hand. And this, yeah, like this whole Bing idea kind of Eureka thing. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, he's going behind here. Hopefully he, you know, shows his face because, you know, that's the whole point. I mean, we get a nice, we got to see your nice back, but we want to see your face. Can we see your face? There we go. Thank you. Why? Piccolo, why you do that to me? My god. Okay, well. Anyways, he's going to be doing this, and I'm not going to click on him until I get the milestone done, because, you know, last thing I want to do is have something happen where, you know, there type of thing. And I did show off, I think, in the past, that his hand's supposed to be normal, but for some reason the animation kind of glitched, and he has a big hand here. I'm not sure why. It looks so weird, by the way. He has just, like, one massive hand. He's like that joke from The Simpsons with the one guy with a big hand or something like that. And anyways, yeah, so that's that there. So now I have to go back into my old archives and pick out the one clip and just copy paste it, and I'm not going to even bother voicing it because it's already been voiced. So yeah, there you go. So it's going to look weird. If it looked weird, that's why. Oh my god. Hopefully this game doesn't screw me again, but we'll see. We'll see. At least we're getting closer to finishing this, that's for sure. Man, it's just an average day of HorrorTown where everyone is screaming their heads off because of reasons, but the true reason is because of the quest needs me to get to a milestone. So this is what I'm doing. And normally I wouldn't worry too much about it until I got the milestone in question, but oops, my bad. I clicked on this and I shouldn't have, but you know, it's what it is. So we should be close to finishing this. So let's see. We're at 44. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff to kind of craft here. So we'll see how long this is going to last us, because eventually we'll be done with... Okay, so that's done. Alright. So that gives us that. Then we got the Halloween stuff, so we're going to do that up. And oh, well, Blake has done something that I wanted to show off, but oh well. I guess that's for later. It was for something to do with okay, if you're looking in this into context, basically this was during like I wanted to save them for the last bit of what do you call it? The other book that has yet to be finished. If you know, you know. But yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna be doing this until I get enough spooky points like I wanted to for the most part. But yeah, there we go. Hooray! Look at that. We finally did it. Let's continue on with the quest with the horrors and screams in the background.
Okay, I'll admit a little adjustments to my masterpiece, but no more. It's just so perfect, so precisely written. Every element falls into place. Oh, Flo, Susie, don't be sad. You have done so much to make this happen. A true miracle, from what I've heard. That this Piccolo is managing to stage the play.
Dear Marcus, I couldn't be sad. It's a really holly jolly Christmas. I'll go outside and make some giant snowmen for people in the town to enjoy. What a wonderful time.
Man, nothing just gets down to you, huh, Susie? Should know that for next time.
She is very enthusiastic about Christmas. Hey, be careful with that pit.
Uh-oh. Whoops, she fell down. Ooh, oh, well, that sucks.
Gronk! Gronk! Gronk!
Oh dear, they're looking a little big, aren't they? Well, actually, no. They're still normal, but I've made them big for the purpose of what you're about to see now.
Hi, little buddies. Is it me, or you all look bigger?
Alright, well, let Barney Gumble say it now.
It begins!
And 2 more. And then we're done. So let's stop the chaos. I believe this is now done. Yeah, I just need to click on the scary faces. The terrified people. Let's help them not be terrified by clicking on them. I think that's all of them. Yes, it is. Hey, look! Look at that! He actually has a little exclamation point on him. Oh, isn't that cute?
Sam Carter, pay attention. As soon as this old lady comes in, you must recite the poem and jump through the window.
I'm now curious how this play was supposed to look because you jump through the window. Okay.
Where is the old lady? Where is Mrs. Dark?
I guess she didn't come. Or maybe she's outside with Susie.
Oh no, for his sake, she better have not.
Look directly into my eyes, Mrs. Dark. I know you can't feel the joy yet, but repeat after me. Pretty bitty please with Christmas trees.
Oh no, she's getting her revenge. She didn't get to do it in the Attack of the Christmas Present, but she's doing it now. Run!
Pretty bitty please with Christmas trees.
Man, that just looks silly on you.
That's it. Now go. People are waiting for you.
Yes, thank you, Susie, for making this play ruin. Man, it's like that meme I did in the beginning of, the It's Always Sunny in HorrorTown. Yeah, geez, it's certainly looking that way, isn't it? Place the 5th... What? Again? Reach a scarometer? Oh my god. More of this. Alright, I'll do that in my off time now. I mean, I might as well do it, And when I mean off time now, I mean like actually just do it now because I'm at 50%. So how much more do I need? Oh my god, 13,000? Oh, ooh boy. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, man. Ah, god, I'm starting to remember now the old quests were like I remember the guy who was doing this content stuff. It's interesting when he was doing it. He was a little bit more creative with the using the licenses, especially with Valentine's Day. But that was a little too well, not ambitious, but too creative, because it had nothing to do with the book. But I digress. But anywho, about that, it's interesting how they're like, oh, we want to do this type of thing here, and he's like, oh, we need to make the scarometer thing. We need spooks because we need to use that feature a lot, and it's becoming more of a pain. If you were a smaller, not a, channel's not the right word, a smaller town. There we go, small town. Then you're in the beneficiary because you don't have to deal with getting a bunch of these stupid, like this percentage is marking this stuff. So if you have less of that, then you mean less of the things you need to get. Make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing that on my off time. I'm saying that, but I'm doing that right now because I want to try to kill some content or try to kill some time with birds and whatnot. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Anyway, whoa, okay. They're just sliding all over the place. Okay, the snowmans are done. This gives me to 59. God, that's just not enough. It's just too much. Alright, Mr. Marcus. Mr. Piccolo, what's wrong with me? Alright, scouting for 35 minutes. Give me leftover stew, which is good. So, we'll do that. And, like I said, I'll do this stuff in my off time so that way when we click on him this time, I'm gonna do it. Should actually work, and he shouldn't be, accidentally going through stuff again because of the stuff, or whatever you call it. Also, it's weird that they want me to put down the 5th screen because that wouldn't be the case. So I would assume it's the 9th one I'm supposed to be doing here. I mean, it only makes sense. Also, why is he doing with the flashlight? It looks like he's kind of ushering people into their seats. Maybe that's what he's doing, but I don't know. Anywho, oh yeah, yeah, so there's done over there. 61, how much more? 70, okay. Okay, boys. Him and the boys. And I guess gonna do other stuff too, right? Like, this and, the eyeballs, the past Valentine's Day stuff. I should have done stuff for Christmas because it would make sense, but it wouldn't give me a whole lot. I'm just doing whatever's nearby. Whatever makes sense because what would have been interesting if they actually had a way to actually pinpoint scenes outright so that you'd be able to kind of click it. Like, say for example, when you click on a scene, like there's like a what do you call it? Like those clapper things that you see in films, or like you could play you should have something like that to kind of indicate people to be like, it's ready to be played if you want to play it, but because people will look at it and think it's just a decoration or a building, right? It wouldn't do anything, but it doesn't. And a lot of people complain too. I remember Casey was just like, how can I tell if this is a character or not? And he puts down buildings, and he's like, what? They're not a character. They're a scene, And it's, if you found out, if you do this, the thing with 60% means it's a scene, but when it does stuff like this, that means they're characters. So if you ever unsure if it's a scene or a character, now you know. You got the context to do that. 65%. Man, that sucks. That sucks indeed. God, how much more? God, almost close. That's for sure. That's for true. Oh no, why did I click on that? I didn't mean to. Alright, so I guess I'm doing this now for getting some of the stuff I need to do, especially with getting this kind of thing here. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not buying money for that. I don't need the items per se. Again, it kind of sucks that he, in the past, they wanted to do this as a thing. I get it at the same time, but at the same time, it's like, it's like, summoning all the scenes to just collect all the spooky points. It just sucks, man. Really, it does. It's like, oh man. Sucks to be me. Oh man, I'm complaining so much. Yeah, but it's, it's whatever. So hopefully stuff like this should probably help me get to where I need to get to, but I'm not 100% sure. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what this leads into. And while I'm doing this too, and I know I should end this clip right now to go to the next scene, and I should be stop talking and kind of clicking on faces because I'm kind of, I'm 69%. I'm actually trying to see if I can't, you know, get this done. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think you do. Yeah, I think you do. But we'll just let it just play out and see how far we're going. Okay, got that done. All right. There, now I can click on that finally. 73%. Let's see how long this is going to take me and how much it's going to bring me up to. Let's see. 100 points. You know what I'm not going to look forward to? You all know what it's going to be, right? You all know what I'm going to say, right? When it comes to what I'm going to regret. And it has something to do with the filling it up all the way. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. And that's usually the last quest, which sucks major. So I'm going to have these little gremlins do this for me so that I'm able to get this done. So let's just put down the 9th scream then, because I'm going to assume that's the next thing on our list, if anything. Oh yeah, and by the way, I did forget something that I didn't meant to mention last time, but I figure I'll do it now. But you may notice I cleared some land. Actually, no. I'm going to clear land. There. You might be thinking, why am I clearing this land in particular? Well, because the prize that I'm going to win is going to be big, and I don't think it's going to fit this small area. So, the more land expansion, I'll be able to put the tacky, shop right next door to the other thing there. Which means I should probably move this somewhere else, now that I think about it. Yeah. Yeah, why not? They can go down on the side. Because I don't know why. Why not? Alright, so this should be done. Yes, and I got some stuff too. That's great. Yep, so that completes it. So now we're just finishing scouts. And then we have 2 more quests to do, and then we're done. Hooray! Everything's completely hunky-dory. And, hopefully I can get things going before the end, but, I'm not looking forward to completing it all the way, if you know what I mean, because look how many scares I need to do. I need to do 57,922 scares, right? And I already did 44,206. Do you think that's enough spookiness? I think so. But anyways, that's it for now. So I should be back within a few minutes to be able to do this. Man, it was taking so long to do the other stuff, but this is taking like real easy. I'm surprised we're not making me do, craft a humbug or craft a spirit candles or craft a ghost cage or the rat king. I'm assuming that's going to be coming up next. So, I guess let's see what happens. All right, long enough. I apologize. Right. So, we should be done now with him scouting. There he is, where we last left him off. Let's see what happens.
Oh, there you are, Mrs. Dark. Come on, I need my saddled character. It's crucial for the plot. And twins? Abe, Ned, yeah, Pt.2. Oh, no, stop. What's that? Mrs. Dark, you should be sad and crying, not happy and singing. And why did you change your hair? Is that makeup?
I just want to throw out here, he was looking normal in this picture. I don't know if I left it as normal, but I feel like he should be mad because, Mrs. Dark is ruining his play.
But Christmas is here. The snowflakes and the presents. How great is it, right?
Man, if I didn't know any better, it sounded like you were acting like that strange girl who helped me before.
Oops. This sounds like crazy. Seems like it. I've never seen Mrs. Dark like this.
I've been waiting far too long for this. One little setback won't stop me. Come on, keep the rehearsal going. The public is expected within the hour.
Ooh, 10,000 points. Hey now. I mean, we don't get the $10, but, you know, not bad. Not bad indeed. Okay.
Now, I'll throw the snowballs, and the ghosts start the chase. Where's Lucy? Lucy, you ready?
Yes, but, Mr. Piccolo, do you think anyone will understand this?
Weird that she was possessed once and now she's normal again. I guess it's not a forever thing. Weird. I wonder why, how the whole Susie being Susified works.
Of course! Symbolism is part of the code. Now, come on. Is it really necessary I wear this sheet? I mean, I'm already a ghost, you know. Yes, Marcus, trust me. After this play, the whole concept of ghosts is going to change. This is my moment. At last.
I think the reason he wanted him to wear the bed sheets was because he was embarrassed by the tacky Christmas sweater he was wearing.
Everything is perfect. Hopefully that awful Reggie Mayfield comes. Let's see who mocks who now.
Something tells me you're gonna regret those words. Place the 6th stream, place the Gronk. Oh my god, what the? What? What the? Dude! We already did this! We already placed the 6th scream, and not only that, but we already had the Gronks. I mean, how were we going to get the items if we didn't get the Gronks? Okay, you know what? It seemed like they worked at a certain point, and then they said, nah, screw it. But whatever. I don't know why it was like this, but let's just assume we have to put down the last two things here. So why don't we do that before anything else? So I think it's the 10th and 11th, I believe, is what we're at now, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see this. Yeah, so we're just going to put down the 10th and the 11th scream, and then go from there. So, we got... I mean, I have to put the Happy Snowman somewhere that fits. You know what I mean? Wait. Really? He fits right there? All right, whatever. He's going he's going after Krampus. He's about to eat him. His big old mouth, big old smile, you know. And speaking of, this is all nice and done. So now that there's enough space for the big butt building to have, right, to fit in. Oh god. All right. So now we got that. Now let's put the 11th scream, which is what exactly again? Oops, wrong button. Ah, yes, the horseman thing. I think it would make sense to kind of have him be... Yeah, you know, it's like... Why not? Let's just have him be there, because why not? Okay. So I think that's it for now. So now we're going to have him do the throw snowballs. So this is what it looks like here. And oh! Well, what do you know? Look at this. They actually changed something. If you remember in my playthrough, they actually did a front and back view of this animation. But I believe they thought and looked at it and thought it was kind of stupid for the snow to be stuck on the side here. So to have this be there instead makes a lot more sense. Although, yeah, now we missed the whole, what it looks like him throwing in the front. But honestly, this seems a lot more better in the sense of like being stationary instead. But I don't know, that's just my thoughts. I'm just curious on what you think. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if they forgot about the other stuff or if they didn't get to change it properly, or like what, or maybe it's just the error on the thing. But I'm surprised. Man, I have a lot to talk about when it comes to the end of this, once we get to the tacky Christmas shop. My overall thoughts on this update, this book, and how I feel about how they implement it, because, man, I didn't expect this to end up being the way it is, but, well, here we are, I guess. This is gonna be quite interesting. I hope, please, 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 please let not have the reach the scarometer 100% be the last thing we need to do, because I kind of, something tells me it is, and I'm not going to be happy about it. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see what ends up happening here. But I guess we're getting closer to the end. So I'll come back once he's done his thing, and we go from there. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Speaking of which, you know what we should do? We should find Marcus. And there's a reason for that. Where are you? You should be easy to spot because you are ghost. There you are. See? Easy to spot. Now, anyways, yeah. Let's have you wear your costume. There you go. Ooh, spooky ghost. Oh, terrifying. Ooh, I'm the ghost of Christmas past, Ebenezer Scrooge. I'm here to show you what you have done so heinous in the past. Oh, God. Alright. Well, I don't know. I'm just having fun with this. But yeah, you know, might as well have him do that as well, where we're at it. And, yeah, I guess whatever we don't need near the end, I guess we'll put the 12th scream and the frozen pond down, because, yeah, that's the only thing from this pack that we have yet to put down properly. And it's interesting that we get 2 frozen ponds, so that means that Curly and also Susie can now do their animations without having to wait for the one or the other, because it wasn't like an exclusive, like a unique item, but I guess buying another one allows you to kind of overwrite that or something. I don't know how that works, but we're gonna find out. And oops, yeah, I didn't need this on by accident. Sorry. All right, so I'll come back later on. I have to go into work, so once that's done, he should be done, and then we'll go to the last one and be horrified to see what we have to do next for the last. So let's find out how this works. Well, I'm done my work, and I'm sure he's done throwing his snowballs. Yes, he is. All right. Oh, nice, hiding in the tent, I see. All right, let's see what comes up next.
Stop! Wait! What in the name of Christmas is that noise?
It's coming from outside. It sounds like... Oh no.
The Gronks! Oh no! Look at this mess!
Again, most likely it would have been like his surprise face, but instead it's just a normal face, so you're welcome. And again, huge, humongous here. Gronk, actually tiny. Again, you're welcome. Immersion, my friends. Immersion.
They are gigantic and destroying my garden. Flo, Susie, what is this?
They're just happy because it's Christmas, right? Can it be a part of the play? Pretty pleased with Christmas trees?
I might have said this before, but I might as well say it again. I guess they have to now because they're as big as the house. I'm sorry, mansion. Big as the mansion. The wrong words, right? Alright, time to final one. Let's see what happens.
Mr. Piccolo, what is this? I finally trust in your work, and this happens? I'm sorry, but I guess we must cancel again.
Why? Because there's giant Gronks outside? If anything, what if that was a part of the play? Really? You're gonna be like, come on, Mayor. Don't be a Grinch.
Oh no, please, no, my masterpiece.
Again, edit the face here. It was normal. And if only, man, if only like as long as Mayfield wasn't there to see this downfall, that would be, at least there's that. Oh wait.
You should try with Pretty Please.
Oh, get off! Annoying girl! This is your fault. Oh, poor babe. This play is jinxed.
Again, I don't know why they didn't edit this stuff in, but again, I'm just fixing it for you all.
Well, who would have guessed? Mr. Piccolo is failing again.
Oh look, speak of the devil. I guess whoops.
It can't be true. This guy always seems to be at my worst. I'm out of here.
Now, don't you like the fact that I made the faces actually fit to the emotion that's going on here instead of just generic face blandness over here? I'm just saying. Oh, God. Really? Wow, really? I was okay. I was going to do a meme. I was going to be like, oh boy, guess what it is, everybody? It's the fill the thingometer. Oh, I was going to do all that and kind of have a big hissy fit about it and, make funny memes. Like, no, you're just saying, give me Gronk plushies. Oh, and have him do the Y. All right. And then place the 12 screams down as I figured. All right. Are you free? Yeah, you are. Okay. All right. This is him doing Y, which is him smacking himself with his giant hand. Yeah. Again, makes sense. And, this is the last quest, which is weird. Man, there's so much to talk about when it comes to, like, once I get the tacky thing, I'm just gonna let it all out. But for now, yeah. Also, by the way, she's just standing laughing on top of the grocery store here. Okay. Can I please? I need you for a minute. Need you to do this. All right. So we got that. Summon the Gronks because, those little troublemakers, they were the ones who caused this. Oh yeah, and you're done too because I don't need you to do that anymore because of the whole things. Anyways, 12 screams. So, let's see this animated thing. Wow. What? Whoa. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I could have sworn I saw... Wait. Let me do that again. Yeah. Oh my god. What is that? I just saw a little animation there. What happened? So, it only appears... Let me get this straight. Hold on a second. This has been like this for the rest of my life. But let me get this straight. That little ghost guy there. We wouldn't see him because he just loads in, like, do the little beginning thing. And then after that, we never get to see him again. This is the first time I'm discovering this. Wow. Okay. So, there's a broken animation. Fantastic. The thing is ruined now. This is ruined. It ruined everything. Now oh, God. Alright, well. It is unfortunate to find out that this thing's kind of wonky broken, but, oh well, I guess. I can't, it's so clustered over there. Ah, man, I need to put it somewhere nice. That actually fits. And by the way, the space is just kind of weird, but okay. Let me just, yeah, you know what? Let me just put it here for now. There. I guess I can hide this later. So yeah, more of that stuff to go up in percentage because screw me, I guess. But yeah, thank God we don't have to do that no more. So I'm happy about that. And I believe that marks everything. No, wait, we have one more thing we have to put down for Christmas related stuff. And that is this weird pond thing. And, oh, thank God there's enough space. So let's put that there. So Curly is kind of doing his thing right at the moment. So let's see if Susie... Let's see if, because we have two of them now, let's see if Susie will actually go and do a little skating. Alright, well, that's not really what I wanted, but... Oh, she does! Okay, so it actually does work as intended. Alright, so that's all the items for this update. I'm quite surprised. Specifically that they utilized the crafting, but then they didn't use all of it. And I'm wondering why. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the fact that they've, like, the Susie Snowflakes as well as the Marcus quest line is basically the same as the Christmas. I'm assuming so, because, you know, I haven't seen it popped up. So if it was new, I would have actually gotten the quest line again. So the fact that I didn't get that tells me that this is not the case. So yeah, I'm gonna assume it's the same, because I remember they were talking about, oh, we needed this item in order to fix this thing, and you know, I don't have it. But yeah, this is her doing that now. So yeah, there you go. Do a little skating on the creepy frozen lake there. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, there's just, okay, there's gonna be a lot to talk about, so I'm gonna hold off on that for now. And when we do get there, I will go ahead and talk about it. But for now, let's summon the Gronks, have them do their little things, say hi to people, little Muppet monsters, little Sesame Street monsters that they are. You know, they just want to say hi to people, show them the big teeth, big old teeth. And yeah, I'm gonna most likely move the presents once the thing is done, like yeah, the thing in question, I mean, like, once I get the tacky shop, and then go ahead and give me my final thoughts on everything. And then I guess from there, I'm going to have to figure out what to do when it comes to the other special book, but that will be in its own separate video. But yeah, I guess we're going to be doing this 2 more times, and then click Mr.Piccolo, and then be done with the quest, and that's it. That's the 12 screams, everybody. And then I guess we're going to see what is required. And then, again, after I get all that stuff done and do that, we'll come to the end where I give you my final conclusion on the bundle and everything about that. And my honest opinions on everything. And, you know, all that and more. So let's just do that there. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, there we go. And, okay, we get $5 this time, which is weird. Why would... Okay, it's inconsistencies, so 15 altogether. But that's odd. But okay. Alright, so that's it for now. I shall just click on this on my off time, and we will continue off from there. Until then, he's going to be smacking himself. So, most likely see you tomorrow, once I get the 3rd Gronk stuff done. I just hope I don't click on him by accident. As you can see, the little Muppet monsters are done. Saying hi to people. Saying, you know, their hellos. Clicking this, getting that. Got this here. Which means that we just have to click on the Y in order to actually get anything done. I'm going to close my door real quick just so I can have some privacy. Right. Now, let's finish this. Alrighty. Yes, I also did the shrinking thing again like I did last time because, you know, I'm just that kind of guy.
Look, Master, these things are getting smaller.
Poor Piccolo. Yes, this kind of monster is harmless. But I'm just so pleased. Cheerful little brat ruined everything.
And you said you wanted to get rid of her, Curly. Now look what we got.
Merry Christmas to you, Master.
Creepy Christmas. my furry fella. And look forward to the new year, player, if Doomsday doesn't catch us first.
You know, when I first read that last line, that was kind of grim, but now, you know, I'm looking forward to this. There you go, everybody. Happy Christmas. $5 and 25,100 points. Pretty nice, to tell you the truth. Oh, wait, but that's not all. Because if I go down here, yes, see, go here, I get more. Yay, more stuff. So this is what we need to do. Oh, God. I knew it. I just knew it. We had to do the stupid candle. Like this, we've already seen how that's done. But we need to do the stupid candles, this, and the rats. So let's see. The candles, the cage, and the rats is what we need to do. So this is going to take me a little while in order to get this done. Let's see this here. Alright, go over here. Alright, so the Rat King, we need what exactly? Okay, so we do need the... Alright, we need the Humbug. We need the... So basically, we need to craft the things that we have not crafted yet. So, if you don't know the ectoplasm, that's a graveyard scene, which we're going to have to play. This is going to be the Egypt scene with Neela. And then we got Prince Karoo with the mummy, the pathetic mummy that he is. And then, of course, we got this here. Also, we got this, the dog collars. Now, the dog collars, you have to play the ghost dog scene. However, there's also a thing where, and this only happened with me, or not me, but particularly if you played this update way back in Haunted Halloween, you got a certain item, and then you update it to the first Horrorland update in Halloween. It changed the drop kiosk to that of the actual dog's collar souvenirs, so we got that going on there. So I guess I'm going to be doing that on my off time. So my main focus, I guess, is going to be getting the... Well, okay, so I'm gonna collect everything, and then I'm going to collect them all out afterwards. So the way I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to be focusing my attention on the Rat King plush. Then I'm going to be doing the candles as well as the ghost cage. From there, I will also go ahead and the last thing will be the bags, because, you know, so summon him, see as pathetic as he is, because, you know, he Carly, get a scare in, summon his sister, Neela, so she's going to do that. Look at this poor mummy. He's going to go over here, try to scare. Remember when he first came out and he was spooky? Now he's like pathetic. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for the mummy. He's just hiding there and no one gets to remember him. It sucks. But oh well. He was the beginning monster, and, you know, at least they still cared about him to kind of still use him. But yeah, if you're curious, this is the thing in question. This, you know, souvenir stand from the Halloween. It never came back again. It might actually come back if they do the Haunted Halloween thing. That's possible, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And I'm not sure if they'll change it, because right now it's a benefit to me. But that's just, you know, I digress. So let's do this here. I'm not going to bother with that, because I'm not going to, you know, I'm just going to risk it. And then do this, not because I need to, but just so you can see. And I remember when this, the Ghost Hound, as well as, you know, Andrew Craw came out, and they were ghost, and they decided to go with the whole I can't see, like really like too transparent, I can't see you, like even right now I can't see you, so they're like real ghost. And then ghost moving forwards were just like, oh, they just have a wispy tail, and or they're more, you know, able to see and not like transparent blue, you know. It's stuff like that. So I got the mummy thing, so that's all done, you know. again, it's gonna be something on my off time, because usually I don't show these off like when I'm doing it's usually just a quest and then done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my off time and then hand everything in when the time is right. And when it does, get the final prize, which will be the next clip. And then from there, I'll give you my final thoughts on this review, the video, this update thing, and give you my overall thoughts as far as what I thought about it, and anything to go off of when it comes to, updates and stuff. You get what I mean, right? Like, the actual, like, my opinions on the matter. Because, my opinions matter, and not really, but I always tend to seem to be the one in this community. I'm still surprised about the ghost, by the way. That was like that was new to me. I've never seen that before at all. Anyways, we got that done. So now we got enough for this, so that's great. Yeah, we're gonna do the Gronk plushies, so there's that. And great, I also need to get Susie's stuff, so that's also great. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of basically seeing the Marcus Mansion. But again, all right, I'll save it until we get everything. So I'll come back to you. I'll let you know when I finally got this done. It might be a week or so, I don't know. But I will get at it, and I will tell you my overall thoughts and how this whole thing comes about. And then from there, I will, we'll just go from there, because what I can tell you is that probably the Rat King will be my main focus, so it's going to be a pain in order to get the stuff that I need. It sucks that the Haunted Socks are not needed for anything, so that sucks a lot. And again, just using this whole crafting stuff just to get everything here, it's... oh boy, my god. 115 just to replace this, by the way. That's ridiculous. But, yeah, anyways, we're just going to go along there, and we'll see what happens, right? So, when I come back, we should have everything ready, which will be no, not that. That's its own separate video. 9 of the bags, which is easy. That's going to be the last thing we're going to get. The Rat King plush, and then I'm going to focus on the ghost cage, and then the spirit candles, and then the Susie Joy. So I'm going to go backwards, basically. So that's how I'm going to be doing it. All right, so I'll see you in a bit. I mean, it's going to be weeks from now, but, in this video, it's going to be, like, within seconds. So I'm still playing this game, uploading certain things. I'll give you a progress update. It is now the 11th. And currently, this is where I'm at right now with stuff. However, I just want to point something out that's really dumb. Like, some of these, like, to buy all of them is you need 96. And then, like, the mouse 12. Like, you need 250 for the Flora dolls, but just to buy her outright here is 12. And you go over here, it's like 20. And then, and to make it even more pathetic, if you were to go over here and say, man, I just want to buy this outright and get the items that I need, you go over here, and it's like 107, 92, 58, and then there's this one's like 13. So it's kind of tempting to want to do that, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to play this through and through and get through this. But my biggest problem is the Flora dolls, because the Flora dolls is needed for both, the Rat King, but then it's also needed to get the mouse toy. Now, I got all the mouse toys that I need in order to craft this, so really it's just going to be difficult for the Humbug and the Flora dolls, because they're both eating up the Gronk plushies that's needed, right? And then, the spirit candles and goat's cage also need this, so it's really just eating up on resources, so that kind of sucks. But hey, it's getting there slowly. Well, today is the 16th of March, and as you can see, I'm still working on some things going on here. And namely right now, what I have is to do this. This is my last one for the Rat King. But that's not all. I have, currently right now, let's see this. The bags of Susie's Joy. Done. And I'm going to do this now. So really I need to focus on, I'm doing the spirit candles off my off time. So the ghost cage is going to be the last thing. And currently all I need to do for that is to just keep on spawning in the this scene here. And also the graveyard, which has been playing nice. So I will give it credit. It's doing good for me. So I'm not going to be too bad on it. But yeah, we're going to get close to finishing this off. And we'll, I guess by later on, I'll get the Rat King and all that stuff. I do apologize, this is a little bit longer length in this video, but hey, I don't think you care. A few hours later, and now I got the Rat King. That's now done. There you go, and I need 2 more of these, and then I'll be focusing myself on the ghost chain, ghost cage, then I'll get the khaki Santa's shop, and then I'll give you my final conclusions of this whole thing. So, just these 2 things left. The Marcus Mansion scene is going to be very active as of late. Well, it's the 18th now. Grab this. And as you can see, we go here. We got 7. Now we just need 8 more of these, and then we're done. Fingers crossed. So, it's the 21st of March, which means it's spring. Now, at some point, I'll be able to say, oh, look, I'm done the thing. But as you can see, in order to get this BS, I have to do 31. But if I go over here, to buy it outright, it is 12. So it's cheaper just to do this. And because I'm close enough, screw it. There, all done. So now let's put this bad boy down. And yeah, I guess it's just sitting here. Just like that, we're done. Nice big check mark. Got money, all that and more. So let's see this thing. Oh, it does drop us scares. Nice. So the Tacky Santa shop. Every, seems like 2 hours, 45 minutes, we get 75. Which is actually not that bad looking. Like, again, it's a fun little shop area, that's for sure. Alright. Now then. Time for my verdict. Yeah, it's about time. So, I did enjoy coming back to this update. I did like how they utilize the crafting shop, which is the Nutcracker workshop. That they decide to have it so that you'd use it more frequently than giving characters back certain animations and whatnot. I mean, it did help. But, you know, it just is nice that they actually utilize the shop. Until they got up to Piccolo. For some reason, as soon as Piccolo came into the picture, everything just started to fall apart. It was just basic nothing and all that stuff, and it's just like what just happened there. And you know, I was expecting to do Haunting Shock, Humbug, Spirit Candle, Ghost Cage, and then Rat King. And I'm wondering if they didn't do that because of Susie and Marcus's quest, because I didn't get to be able to replay them again, which tells me that they didn't change the requirements for them, because a lot of people were having difficulties having them back, and you know, they had to play certain things down. So part of me thinks that that was partially what was going on. You know, they had it there in the beginning, and then they just kind of said, nah, you're doing it for the other quests, so why bother here? That's my assumption of what was going on, but it just seems stupid that, you know, you had to place this thing down, despite we already placed it down, and place the Gronks. It's like, well, we already did the Gronks. with all that stuff and more. Just basic stuff like that makes you kind of wonder, you know. And the last thing I wanted to point out is, why is this thing, the Marcus Mansion, not available in the pack? I mean, it should be. It's required for this thing. And he's like, oh, but you can get it for $20 in the shop. It's just like, it doesn't matter, right? The whole point of the pack is to get everything that you need in order to complete it, right? So to have something like this out of the pack is kind of like what happened there? Was there a limitation to how much you can put into a pack? Is that what happened? So they decided to take this off because it's the cheapest option. It feels kind of weird. I don't know what happened there, but it's a very odd decision. You know, you should at least make the like this cheaper than the bucks. But I mean, $20, it's still a lot, but it's not that bad. It could be worse. Let me put it that way. It's the cheapest of the expensive currency for Goosebucks. But that's about it. So as far as what I feel value-wise, is this worth the value? Well, I'm sorry, I was woken up. But I think personally for me, I feel like there is value in this. But the thing is, if you're like me and you bought everything before, it's a bit more expensive just to play this again, just to get a tacky shop and then also get the crafting here, right? Because you got everything else. But if you're new to the game and you're interested in getting Susie or Marcus or even Piccolo or even the Gronks, because they're only available in that pack, then it's a great buy to get everything like that, because it's value-wise in that sense. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, that's the 12 Screams of Christmas. Something that should have been back in December, but we've got it during Valentine's Day. So there's that. Speaking of Valentine's Day, that's the next thing that's going to be coming up next, most likely. I'm sure there will be more Revisited special books coming soon, but as far as I know, it's just, Valentine's of Poison Lake. But unfortunately, I'm waiting for an update to hit, and we'll see from there. So yeah, I'll take it to my end critic self, and we'll end this. I do apologize on how lengthy this video is, but I'm sure you don't care.
And that is the end to part 2, the finale of the 12 Screams of Christmas Revisited special. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm sorry that part 2 here is a little lengthier than normal. I wanted to try to keep it within under an hour, but things happen. But hey, I think narrative-wise it worked out pretty well. But, I pretty much gave my review over there, so you understand my thought process of it. And it seems about it. But I'm glad the game is finally back, because we actually get to see more of Revisit specials coming up. In fact, there is one on the way. I'm just waiting on the patch to hit and fix the issue. Until that comes in, we have to wait a little bit longer. But hey, it's what it is. But I digress. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I have been Grim, and I'll be seeing you next time for whatever Goosebumps HorrorTown decides to bring back to replay again. Until then, toodaloo.